Hello and welcome back, everyone. On today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, we're going to be playing a character that I have not played in ages, but I used to just really love. This is Zuljin. Zuljin is number 1 an auto attacker, number 2 an absolute train wreck of damage for the enemy team, and number 3 he's a troll. So neat stuff. Team comps today: Sylvanas, Murky, Stukov, Zuljin, Imperius versus Thrall, Liming, Maiev, Artanis, and Whitemane. Yeah, the sprays real early on in the bottom lane. It's Battlefield of Eternity, so it's going to be pretty easy, I hope, for us to get our level 1 quest completed. That quest is called Headhunter. Oh my god, Whitemane going down immediately. Hot stuff there. Can we get another one? Maiev down as well. Really would like a third. Okay, can't get that lucky. Our level 1 quest is called Maybe We Can, in fact, get that lucky. That's 3 kills right off the bat. Nothing to worry about there. We're just snowballing out of control already. Headhunter requires that you kill 5 characters to get 1.1 increased range for your auto attacks. Every time that we kill a hero, though, obviously there's 5, we increase all of our damage by 2%. So getting 5 hero kills gives us 10% increased damage. Pretty fucking OP quest, mainly for the range increase on your auto attacks, which is all the more reason to pick it. I also think that you can take Bone Slicer. I think Bone Slicer is vastly underappreciated on this tier. Everybody thinks that you are going to never do anything unless you have that auto attack range, but I disagree. Bone Slicer is just going to make your Q go through a line. It's going to go pierce through everybody, and then the auto attack damage that you do to the marked target is not going to remove the mark. It's going to continue to do all that freaking redonkulous ass damage. So it increases your burst potential by a shitload. You just have to be a little bit more careful with your positioning because you do have to get closer. But the rest of the build is going to be Amani Hide at 4. 7 will be Vicious Assault. I think it may be Ferocity. It's one of these two, Vicious Assault or Ferocity. Everything at this tier I think is pickable, but it's always a decision. Number 10 is going to be Guillotine. It's going to be Tezdingo. I just love Guillotine so much, even though it's actually horrible as an ult. Tezdingo is your way to go. Guillotine's just way fun. It's really fun. It's so much fun. At 13, we are going to pick up Eye of Zuljin. 16 will be I might go for No Mercy. I will. I couldn't tell you. Oh, Thrall, thank you for the stack, buddy. Thank you so much. No Mercy is typically the talent you're going to pick up when you need to kill people who have armor. Maiev will get armor later on. Whitemane can provide armor with her ult. But I think that's really all that there is to worry about, because Artanis didn't take armor at 1. I don't know. I'm not sure. I end up picking this accidentally a lot, but both the other 2 talents, Wrong Place and Let the Killing Begin, are very good as well. Increasing your auto attack speed, especially when you get down to levels of Tezdingo health, is pretty nuts. So this is actually probably the better talent. Yeah, I'm almost positive this is the best talent. And then at 20, Amani Resilience. Amani Resilience just means you slap the R button, you get all of the damage, not all of the damage, it's like 50%, right? Yeah, 50% of the damage that you deal during Tezdingo is going to be given back to you in heals once Tezdingo expires. So, it's pretty fucking lit, I think. And it's the best way for Zuljin to just throw axes at people at level 20 and kill lots of stuff in the event that he also dies. He can also just kind of walk up, kill people on his own without having to use his ult, but you can always trade positively once you hit 20 with Tazdingo and the upgrade. Oh! What a swap by the Artanis. Tree. Not feeling like dealing with our Imperius anymore. Sick of his shit. And they lose a building for it. Because focusing the objective is not a thing that you do in Quick Match. It's just not a thing. We do, and I guess I should mention it, since I haven't played this character in a while, his kit is, probably requires a bit of explanation. Grievous Throw is going to do damage in a line, and then when it hits something, it is going to mark that something, whether it's a minion, building, hero, and then when you hit that with an auto attack, you are going to deal increased damage to it in the amount of 50% of bonus damage for the next 3 basic attacks. So that is where a lot of Zuljin's kind of burst damage comes from, even though his autos they hit real hard anyway. Oof! He just missed it. We need to leave. We're going to get yoinked back in. It's time to go. Trying to slow everybody down with our axes, which is a nice segue. Twin Cleave throws 2 axes in a circular arc, dealing damage and slowing when they connect. So each axe itself deals 15% slow, and that 159 damage. So if you manage to catch someone with 2 axes, they are slowed by 30%, and they're going to take about 300 damage. Oh no! No! Buddy. That was a swap and a yoink, and that is sad to see happen. Our E-Quest is called Regeneration. We're just going to hit the button, regenerate 30% of our max health over 4 seconds, and if we move or take damage during that time, we are going to drop the channel. So you definitely want to be in a safe place when you're using that ability. Tazdingo is our R button. If you don't know what it does, we're unkillable for 4 seconds. So we cannot be reduced lower than 1 health, can't be killed, essentially, for 4 seconds. Hello? We're doing lots of different things right now, so I guess I'll just be the one to do the objective. You're seeing right now our trait active as well. It's called Berserker. When you hit the D button, Zuljin will deal damage to himself in the amount of, 1% faster. No, we're going to consume 2% of our maximum health per attack. And we are going to get 1% attack speed for every 1% missing health. Wow, damn. Just popping dudes. They're not 10. I'm not sure why they're trying to fight into us, but here we are. Yeah, so there you have it. You're basically going to hit the D button to... he died. He died to the camp. And Li Ming just left him there. Oh, that poor man. That has got to be... I mean, don't do camps in Quick Match while the objective's going and you don't have 10, but still, man, like... My heart goes out to you. Sylvana's taking the building, turning it off, giving us the victory in the lane while the objective flings itself down upon us. The other part of Zuljin's quest is that he is going to get increased basic attack damage for auto attacks, and you can see it down here on the left-hand side. Stukov going to live? He is going to live. Big spear by the Imperious Octograb to keep the Artanis in place, and now we just keep running. I don't think I have had to use Tazdingo yet. But down here, once we hit the halfway mark 75 times, basic attack range is going to increase by 1.1, which, as you can tell, is the same amount as the Headhunter range. So if you complete both of those, you get twice the auto attack range. It's fucking insane how far he can throw his axes. And then at full 150 auto attacks, you are going to get your W is going to spin twice. So it's going to deal a lot of damage to people who sit still. Oh my god, please, no, please. And what were you expecting to happen here? Oh, you're going to blind me. I see. I need to leave. And I couldn't. But he's still dead. And the objective is still going, so I guess this game's just over. Kind of anticlimactic ending there at the end, but we got the 75. Bitchin'. As long as I hit at least the halfway mark, I'm happy. Is that me? Oh my god, that's me. Yeah, I accept this award on behalf of myself. My team did okay too. They just real smashed the shit out of the enemy team. Really, really hot stuff. Here's the build again. We only made it to level 13, so that's probably why I couldn't remember the 16. Headhunter at 1, Amani Hyde at 4, Vicious Assault at 7, Tazdingo at 10, Eye of Zuljin at 13. Let the Killing Begin at 16 is probably the way to go, unless you're into a Garrosh or a Mal'Ganis or somebody with a lot of armor that you want to chew through. And then 20 would be the ult upgrade for Tazdingo, Amani Resilience. So the reason that we took Amani Hyde is that Zuljin has an activatable 1 key, which just immediately drops his health by 50%. But he regens all of that health over the course of, I think it's like 3 or 4 seconds. But what you do is when you have this talent, when you hit that button, you're going to get armor while you're regenerating, and you're going to reduce the cooldown. So if you ever need to throw your health bar down the drain so you can get a lot more damage and attack speed, you slap that 1 key, and suddenly you're more difficult to kill, and you're doing more damage, and you're doing more attack speed, and stuff dies. Just stuff dies. We didn't get the completed Headhunter quest, though, which is a little bit sad. Sigh. No, I'm not really upset. That was such a fucking stomp. I feel bad for the enemy team, honestly. I will be back tomorrow, though, with some more of the gameplay, and we'll see what happens there. Feel free to leave me a comment if you thought the game could have been longer. I definitely feel that way. How many? Did I only die one time? I did. Single death. Single death for 3 of our buddies. Not even a full death for Murky. Wow, the enemy team just did not have a fun game. Yeah. Anyway, toss me a like, a subscribe, whatever you feel the need to do, if anything. And I'll be back tomorrow.